We hang in the void. Last week, our travelers engaged in fearsome space combat against what can only be described as a giant queen tick monster known as Orlac, a member of the Qatar species, a race of ascended tick humanoids that see other races, other species as food. After some great flying and great shooting and a considerable misunderstanding of the rules by the DM, our group emerged victorious. There's a spacewalk where they acquired back 2 of their missiles, and they were able to subdue and acquire the queen itself. There was talk of use of the queen and its asexual reproduction abilities through the consumption of organic matter for the purposes of creating a fuel printer. It currently resides within one of the environmental containment units located on the lower deck of the ship. Our ship, a little worse for wear, has emerged from the combat in one piece, it seems. Through the docking bay, clean steel, silent. Some spare parts and boxes of cargo sit with a small shuttle and an ATV. This part of the ship, though, is singular in its bare essentialism. If you open the doors to the docking space and move throughout, thick orange shag carpet, muted tones of browns and yellows, with this occasional splash of psychedelic architecture, denote and describe the internal design of the Ghost Fox Alpha. Mahis, after retiring to his quarters, is almost certain that for a second he could smell, hear, and see his wife. But that can't be right. She is parsecs and parsecs and parsecs away. He shakes off this momentary misstep mentally. And considers what Zathodl told him about the progression of the techno-organic disease that now runs through his veins. Chefa, hard at work within his engineering laboratory, tinkers with a large spear, a compound bow, and many other somewhat antiquated forms of weaponry, upgrading and modifying them for the purposes of eventual use. Doctors Athoddle and Graper mill about the medical bay, continuing their research. A cryobed sits across from a giant, hulking, slavering and sleeping tick queen in the 2 environmental containment chambers. And on the bridge, Captain Helm and Valen look out the view screen at the asteroid that contains their only chance at fuel. The ship's engines hum, and a blue gravitic drive hue lights the darkness. The external lighting of the ship, their only companion in the shadows of space. They move sluggishly, but perceptibly, toward the asteroid.
Hey, you're muted.
What?
Oh. No, never mind. Something weird happened to my computer.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Captain, we have a problem. What's going on, Han?
Bluetooth connected.
The lights on the ship flicker. Again, the vessel lurches. Tools fly from their stations. Perhaps even those parts of the medical bay that are not bolted down shift. The lights flicker again. And then cut off. The once warm interior of this ship is darkness for a moment. A moment later, emergency power restored. Running lights only. The ship is dimly lit. The lurching stops. But you can see you're no longer moving at the rate you were toward the asteroid. Captain, it appears that the overload of the missile bay for the purposes of the assault on the Qatar vessel have compromised our power plant production. Recalculating. Captain, we do not have enough power to make it to Zeta 9 while maintaining essential ship systems.
We'll have to retreat to an escape pod, Hans. Prepare one for the crew. Put all critical systems off or non-critical systems offline.
You wish to abandon ship, sir?
We'll be back. We're gonna go figure out what we can do from Zeta 9 and return to the vessel when we can properly repair her. After we best secure the ship.
Sir,
If we don't have to run life support, perhaps you can navigate the ship to Zeta 9 and you can meet us there. Is that possible? Can you calculate that?
you wish to abandon ship, utilize the ship's launch for the purposes of making it to Zeta 9 and have me fly the vessel without life support?
Yeah, see if without life support you can make it to Zeta 9.
Calculating. And this is, I assume, this is being broadcast through all communications devices on the ship. It is possible. However, Dr. Zathotl, I must tell you, my calculations for power consumption are razor thin. Meaning, I can create enough thrust to make it to Zeta 9. But if I wish to maintain all of the containment protocols that you have instituted, I will not have enough thrust capability to execute a smooth landing. Meaning, it will be a crash protocol upon arrival.
Is that the closest place that we can go to? Is there any alternate spot we can go, even if it's not an official station?
The only option, as I had stated previously, would be harnessing a comet. However, the likelihood of a passing comet being capturable and energy mineable is 1.3325%.
So I hear is I'm rolling a D100, seeing if I can get something out. Well,
So basically, if you would like to try, if you guys, so your option, there is a small chance that you may see a passing comet that you could possibly expend your resources to get to, as opposed to going to Zeta 9. But the idea of it actually passing, we need a luck roll from one of you. And I can eeny, miny, mo whoever rolls that. And it's going to be razor thin to get that energy out of that comet. Utilization of the M drive on board the ship's launch will take a considerable amount of time to reach Zeta 9. With my calculations, M drive usage, it will take us just over 6 hours to arrive. We will lose containment and life support, if maintained, within 5 hours. If the ship's launch is utilized for approach, life support is cancelled, and I do not attempt corrective thruster maneuvers and have a rough landing, I can extend the containment protocols, assuming we do not have a hull breach upon arrival. A total of 9 hours.
I just have to ask you guys, do any of you guys have positive modifiers for luck?
Positive modifier? Oh.
You said positive modifiers for what?
Luck.
Luck.
Mod? The mod?
Yes. Do you have a 0 or a 1?
Is
I have a
it
2.
on our skills?
A
page?
+1 for, or you have a +2 for luck?
My mod says 2.
What's your luck rating?
8.
Where's our luck rating at?
It's
So
should be
you have
under
a
your
0.
characters.
I don't know why it says 2 on your
Yeah.
luck.
It's under what?
Do you have Jack of all trades or something? It might be trying to apply that to it.
So your luck rating, I think I had you
Yeah.
roll for it, but basically it's just a stat like that we created, just like your characteristics that you need to add as like a separate one. Essentially you roll 2d6, establish it, and then you can use a luck point to like push you over the edge on a roll. But every time you do, it lowers your luck rating. It lowers your overall luck rating and can like diminish your modifier. Like Mahis, I think Mahis spent a luck point. What's your luck at, Mahis?
-1. Mod. I have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what my luck rating is then.
I'll let you roll it again. Just roll 2d6 flat.
Sweet.
No,
What? Too late?
I'll,
I already rolled. Oh my god, it's 11, dude.
no, you're not you, dude.
What
you
do you
have
mean,
yours.
dude? I just rolled it. It's so good.
No, you have.
What the
yours.
fuck, dude?
Oh god.
Dude, it really is a 9. What the fuck? Let me have it. It's mine now.
Well,
That's official, dude. He's got an 11. I got a 9. Come on. It's so good.
no, you already have yours established and recorded.
He recorded his. I got a recording of his.
Well, then tell me what it is.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. I mean, it is recorded, but I'm not gonna find it. I don't care.
Yeah, I just can't remember what it was.
I can have negative 1. I don't know. Just joking. Just joshing, guys.
So we will take a -1. So I'm gonna say your luck rating's 10 on that, since you forgot yours, Valen. So set that as 10. So I think that's a +1 modifier on that for
I don't
you.
know what mine was either.
Spend the luck point to remember how many luck points you have.
No one remembers because we all want new ones, dude. That's what it is.
No, I can't have everyone roll new luck. God damn.
Only the new guy gets to
mine.
re-roll his fucking luck.
Master of the universe. Master of the universe. We could, in a way, have new luck because it could replenish, because luck is a
It
bucket.
doesn't replenish
the
until
bottom.
after It doesn't replenish until after you finish a story.
It's my fault for not remembering, but I don't. So.
You don't have a save.
Yeah, I swear I would have put it in there, but I didn't. I guess. Mine just is blank. Skill level 5. That sounds fair.
Actually, mine is at 5 right now. I'm looking at the temp. I forgot to look at the temp. I guess I spent luck points at some point. I don't remember spending them. I think it was when we first got on the show.
Your luck is literally right there, dude, at the bottom.
Well, I just put it. I just did that. I just put 5 on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's on Prime.
So if that's what you. Oh, is there another one on Prime?
Mine's on Prime.
All right. Well, so I'll let Valen, since you have the positive modifier, you keep a 5. You keep a 5, Helm. Everyone else, do you have yours, the throttle?
No, mine's 9. I have it on my Prime, and it's rated at 9.
You put it in
Okay,
your character
well,
notes or what?
I'm gonna put it on 9. On
You can add it as a characteristic or a skill.
9.
Yeah, mine was 10.
9's a good number.
I just gotta keep my shitty 4.
You spent luck points.
I've got a 5, man.
I don't know what my original
Okay.
luck was then, because I apparently took it off and not on the temporary. So we're just down to 4, I guess. I really don't. I don't know. That's hilarious.
So either Helm, Zathodl, or Valen. You can roll a luck roll. That's going to be difficulty 12. To see if you get super lucky and a comet is within sensor range.
Who's gonna do it? I'm only a 9, baby. You know, I mean.
Hans, back me up with this. But we are in the vacuum of space, and Captain Helm, the life support ships will provide us safe passage to the refueling station.
That's
But
true.
even if we do not have, the ship does not have the fuel necessary to get there, the ship can move on momentum to the refueling station using the opposite reaction of the space pods to get there. It will take a longer time for the ship to get there, and it can maintain enough energy reserves in order to dock the spacecraft with the refueling station, and it shouldn't have any issues. It will take much longer, and we'll have to fend for ourselves on the virus on the refueling station, but we shouldn't need any sort of outside fueling or assistance to get there.
I like where you're
Marvelous
headed.
idea.
What do you think?
Calculating. This is an acceptable This is an acceptable approach. It will require someone. It will require the usage of the ship's launch. Attachment of the ship's launch to the exterior of the hull. If we utilize the remainder of the reserves within the ship's launch, I can maintain life support. I can maintain the protocols that Zathodl has put in place for containment. And we will arrive at Zeta 9 within 10 hours.
Did we get to
Actually,
work?
no, fuck that. I'm gonna have roll me a someone roll me a 3d6.
3d6. Oh! It was fate.
10 hours. All right, 10 hours. 10 hours.
What if we also how damaged is our M drive again? Like the normal drive?
M drive is operational. However, our power plant we expended significantly more power than was previously thought as a result of our super mega missile launch.
Right. Okay. Never mind. My idea won't work. Well,
you know what we could do for like how many? He said we have 6 hours of life support left, right?
Should we try to utilize the M drive? We have 5 hours of life support and 6 hours to approach Zeta 9. We will be compromised by 1 hour. However, if we utilize the ship's launch, turn off all other systems besides life support and the containment protocols, we have 10 hours to approach, and I can squeeze 13 hours of life support and protocol stabilization.
Okay. If we only used 1 hour of life support to travel there, and then we took that off to keep the containment, but turned off the rest of the life support, would that be able to give you enough juice to make the landing?
Utilization of the ship's launch will require a longer period of time of life support and protocol stabilization. The landing... one moment. I have come up with another scenario that may be able to extend our usage of resources to make it possible. And I will lay out the entirety of the options that we have available now. 1. We approach with the M drive as usual. I will run out of life support and protocol stabilization within 5 hours. We will arrive within 6 hours. And I can utilize the final bit of the M drive technology to make a safe landing. 2. You utilize the ship's launch. I deactivate life support completely. Utilize the M drive to make it there. Maintain the protocols. However, in this case, I will require a crash landing scenario. Or 3, we utilize the ship's launch to power the vessel itself through a tethering operation. And this will allow for life support, stabilization protocols, and a landing with thrusters.
I think that's the option, folks.
Do we not have enough? How much air does a vac suit have?
No, I was
Wonder
gonna
that.
say we only need the 1 hour because as long as we vac suits can do 6 hours of life
Yes,
support.
we can all just put on vac suits, turn off life support.
That's what I
And-
was gonna say. That's what he rolled for, was the vac.
How many people can fit in the launch?
That is a good question.
Is it is it a two-seater, like a small type? I've been trying to find.
I think it's in the vehicle handbook. We
Well, we can turn off life support systems, keep the primary protections on for the containment areas, and then wear our vac suits. Be a vac suit party. I think it's a good exercise. It'll be good training for Mahis as well.
here. Hold on 2 seconds. There's that. Summarize our so far. If you guys all get in vac suits, you can add you can add power because you can cut life support. If he cuts life support, but basically the issue is like if no one's there to maintain the systems or fly or any of that stuff, there's a larger expenditure on Han's part to maintain everything because like typically the doctor checks on all these different stuff. There's also your field protocol on the cube as well to consider, Jeffa. Maintain that. That's part of what is needing to be maintained. And like it's way easier on Hans, even though he is an AI that can do all these things. Like there's higher power expenditure from him without any sort of human counterparts like helping with these processes. So, as the ship's launch, I can't believe I can't fucking find it. I gotta piss for it. You guys talk amongst yourself what you guys think you want to do.
I believe we can
I
do
mean, the vaccine's the move, right?
vac suits, turn off life support, and we'll be there in 6 hours.
And someone needs to fly the launch. Or wait, no.
If we just put ourselves in vac suits,
We can
turn
make
off
it.
life
That's right.
support,
No,
we can make
sorry.
it in 6 hours.
Got confused.
But our problem will be once we get to the space station, we are going into somewhere that is contaminated, and we will no longer have oxygen for operating around the space station, and we risk being contaminated. So we might want to only use 3 hours of vac suit, no life support on the ship, in order to maintain some sort of wiggle room of at least getting power onto the ship and then exploring the space station afterwards.
What if we use the vac suits?
We can steal the air from the launch. I'm sure the launch has a supply of oxygen.
What if we leave someone behind to fly the vessel, and the rest of us take an escape pod to the station and clear it? This vessel's no good anyway. We limp it on home. We leave it. We only have to leave life support in one chamber for a single person. They can fly it, land it. Hans can take care of containment. We can make sure that we have somewhere to escape to. The rest of us go on to the vessel, clear it, identify the source, try to identify a cure, but more so, try to identify a way to repair our vessel. We need for Hans to give us a summary of what we need. We need to come back. We need to find it and bring it to the vessel when it lands onto the Zeta 9 platform.
I believe our only issue is lack of fuel. So if
That is correct, Valen. All ship systems are operational. However,
Didn't we take a few hits?
yes, we do have some hull damage. That is correct.
We got hit by the grappler. We got hit with the laser. Our hull.
But all ship's functions are operating normally, so the ship as a whole, pun intended.
M drive is at half thrust capacity.
We're damaged, damn it. We're gonna get made whole.
Hull has significant scarring.
Well, Captain, you and I are the pilots here. Would you like to stay? Would you like me to stay? And ultimately, it's your decision.
Valen, I think you fly. I don't want to send the boarding party without taking responsibility for sending them as their captain. So I'll open it up to Zathodl. Zathodl, what are your thoughts on this newly formed plan?
The plan seems fine. We just have to make sure that the containment doesn't. We just need to make sure the containment holds more than anything. Because if it doesn't matter.
And you're comfortable with joining us in the boarding party?
Sure.
All right. Mahis, what's your take?
Sure.
Cheffa, you ready for a boarding action?
Chef was scratching his chin. He's like shaking his head. I don't like it. I don't like it. Seems risky. We gotta leave one sorry. It's too dangerous to leave one person alone, so we should stick together. I think the other plan, we had we had hours to use to search a station. I think that's the more logical choice.
Yes, I'm with Chefa. There's no reason to rush the reconnoitering of the station for the sake of maximizing time just because our ship is damaged. We can all go together. That way, if anything goes crazy on the ship, then we can take care of it together because we have the hands. And then once the ship is safely docked, we can all move through the space station together and utilize mutual support. Otherwise, either one person's isolated with the only way out of here, or the entire rest of the crew is isolated on a infected space station with no way out.
Together.
Together. At least you'll have food for a few weeks.
I have this logic there. I think that you may be right. I guess I just worry about using up the vac suit time and not having enough time on the vessel to do everything we need.
And let's tether the escape pod to the Ghost Fox Alpha. We'll have plenty of time, and
I like it.
that'll give us 10 hours. That way we can do some scans of the station, and we can put together a plan.
All right. All right, Jeff, I think you're right. Let's do it. I love the tether plan. We got to make sure it's very secure. Maybe even, Hans, can we be within the escape pod without deploying it and still using the life support within it instead of the vessel?
Yes. Yes, that is acceptable.
It'll save us hours.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. Let's do it.
Okay. So it sounds like everyone's going to pile into the ship's launch, which is like a small shuttlecraft that will fit all of you kind of closely. You guys will all be kind of crammed in there.
I'm gonna
Who's
put a
gonna-
vac suit on now.
Who's? If you guys, I don't know. Are you guys all putting on vac suits before you get in there?
I guess just in case, we should probably all be bringing them. We're kind of got to be ready for anything, I guess. It would suck to get launched out of this thing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow that.
I don't know how to use one, but I'll bring it.
Well, Mahis can show you. He's been training recently.
You gotta put this that way, boots backwards. I feel like Marcus would be a great teacher.
What about what would you like me to? What would you like me to do with Graper? What? Oh, I just assumed that I would be part of the. I'd get on the ship's launch as well.
Can we? Do you have enough energy to put him in a cryo chamber?
Do it.
There is one free cryo bed. Oh, I would prefer
Does
to.
it change the calculations, Hans?
Technically, there is enough room on the launch for him to accompany you. Though I will put him in the cryo bed, no problem.
That's up to Zathaddle. He's your man, Zathaddle.
It's probably better for him to be with us.
All right.
And the cat? What about the cat?
Well, Mahi says his own.
No,
thing.
the other cat, the little cat.
That's still
Oh
alive.
yeah.
Yes, of course.
I thought it had the.
No, it migrated to Mahis for a little bit, and then it
That's
and then it
right.
ran off. The symbiote migrated out of it, so it's been running around the space cat.
I'll like put my arm down, like, yeah, boy. Like put my arm down so you can climb up. Fuck it, I'll take the space cat.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Graper, Hans, Graper, Mahis, Chefa, Captain Helm, Valen, and Zathodl, you guys all migrate out of the ship as you move throughout the ship into the docking space. Like after you, Hans is turning off lights, turning off all the running lights to save as much power as you possibly can. Zathodl, perhaps you do one last check on your experiments.
Yep, just to make sure nothing will go wrong.
All systems are operational. All containment protocols are in place. And you guys all get into this tiny shuttle with Valen at the helm. Shoulder to shoulder, standing room only in the ship.
And that cat.
10 hours. And the cat.
The cat's name is Dog.
Official designation registered. Captain, I am going to go audio silent unless otherwise instructed to save all additional power resources if possible and focus on containment protocols.
Thank you, Hans. Chefa, do you have little Hans with you?
I'm here, of course.
Always, Captain.
Perfect.
I have several backup chits prepared. And flashing his fingers like he's got.
You guys are all on the ship, are all on the shuttle. Valen, give me a pilot small craft roll. Super easy to take it out. Just difficulty 8 on this one. Now it's going to be a little bit harder as you as the docking space opens up. You fire up the smaller little gravitic drive and drop out of the docking space, come down below the ship as it's continuing its trajectory. Hans is going to do his best to help you with this. Okay. You're going to get a +3 to this roll.
You want me to do another roll?
However, this roll, you're going to have to do a series of rolls to maintain you're going to have to do a series of rolls to maintain the speed and closeness to the ship itself. And then someone's going to have to do the tethering. Someone's going to have to do a vac suit roll to get the tethering in place. So you're going to have to do 3 rolls. All these are going to be difficulty 12 rolls. You have +3 to utilize as you see fit throughout the 3 rolls.
Well, I only get +3 once.
You can do 3 all at once, 2, 1, however you want to do it.
Gotcha.
1, 1, 1, however you want. Who's doing the vac suit roll?
I can. Ready?
It's gonna be all right. Difficulty. It was gonna be difficulty 10. So you performed that successfully. Now, I need a roll from you. Pilot, let me get that pilot roll from you, Val.
I guess we'll use. What? Yeah. We'll use +4 on this one because we have 9 points of addition, right?
Yeah. Okay. Helm. What does it look like as you exit the shuttle in your vac suit?
Well, all these shuttles come with a standard set of rings and buckles on them, some for towing, some for just harness, putting your anchors on to stay safe. So I kind of creep out over the front, find the tow anchor front side, and attach it to the shuttle, and we kick off towards the path until it starts up behind the tow in there. Just a little service ring that goes through part of the hull and lash it through with our special straps that actually come in the back of the ship that we loaded
So,
it.
so this is kind of like this is kind of like a step-by-step process. So you exit, and you're able to like utilize like maybe some rungs of a ladder that's like on the side of the ship, and you're like slowly migrate to the top of the ship. Okay. Valen maintains trajectory, gets it close, and is moving closer and closer to the actual ship itself. You activate the tethers. You have them in your hands. I need another pilot roll from you, Valen.
Okay. Use the last 5.
I need another vac suit roll from you, Helm. Oh my god, dude. You're rolling so good on vac suit, dude. Jesus.
I learned this in school. An elephant never forgets.
Okay. So, Valen, you're like this fucking old launch. I mean, you're good at flying these small vessels, but this is fucking difficult. Hans is doing his best to help you here, and he like is stuttering on the gravitic drive, trying not to burn up too much energy with maneuvering, and you're able to get the launch like just close enough where Helm does somewhat of a dangerous maneuver. Maybe like launches himself off of the launch itself, barely gets his fingers around the looping, and attaches the tether. Hits a button, and it's like a ratchet strap. Sci-fi ratchet strap. Tightens up. Closer and closer and closer. I need one more pilot check from you, Val, and one more vac suit check for you. Okay. As the two ships make contact, the tether goes tight, and Helm moves his way back onto the ship's launch. This thing's not meant to be used this way. It's not meant to be a thruster put onto the side. of a ship. There's a stutter, a groaning, creaking sound. And Captain Helm, you feel a buck as you're going for that jump. You lose your grip. Slam into the side of the shuttle. Your tether goes taut. Give me a luck roll.
Me? Or oh.
Help me, boy.
The speed of the gravitic drive. The stress on the cables. And your misstep come together. You fly out. You're having to use a non-conventional tether because the tethers that you would typically use are being utilized for tethering one ship to another. The cable snaps. But, being aware and competent, you snatch the end of it, holding on in the wake of the shuttle. It's like the worst form of skiing ever. What would you like to do?
So I'm holding on to the rope.
You're holding on to the rope. You've got a purchase on it right now. Yes, correct.
And the ship is tethered to the shuttle. It's my security strap
Yes.
that snapped.
Yes, correct. The force with which you were thrown off, and like the fact that there's like active thrust, like you're holding on to the wake of a like active thrust, and like it's
I'm
not like
behind the shuttle. In fact,
yes,
There's 3 in a row. Ghost Fox Alpha, shuttle, me, trailing behind the shuttle.
so it's like this. So like if you pull up the Ghost Fox Alpha, if you guys look at Roll20, you're on the underside of the ship. The ship itself, the shuttle is like tethered to the bottom of it, and then you are like strung out way behind the shuttle at the end of your tether, holding on to it with both hands.
Well, I'm gonna start trying to pull myself along. I mean, I don't know what else you would do. Valen, can you read me? I am currently manually holding on to the tether here. I'm gonna try to pull myself towards the vessel. I don't know if there's anything you can do to help me out, but
From
I'm
this
trying to
position,
get back
negative,
home.
Captain. The best advice I can give you is to find a way to attach that tether to your suit before you continue pulling yourself further.
All right, Roger that. Good thinking, Valen. So I'm gonna try to put the tether on me somehow. I think I'm gonna go around my waist and then tie it to itself with like a loop knot.
Okay.
What you might, I don't know what you might call it.
Oh, a bowline.
Bowling.
I would say that is probably going to be for you. That's gonna be a dexterity roll. Just straight dexterity.
Damn, got lucky on that one.
Wow. Utilizing the slight thrust in your vac suit, your years of education, you wrap yourself up, secure yourself, and are able to utilize the tether to safely loop it around your belt.
Valen, you read me. I do have the tether attached to me now. I'm gonna start pulling myself towards the vessel.
All right, Captain. I'll see what I can do from in here. Chef, is little Hans awake and with us?
I'm here!
Little Hans, would you plug yourself into the small craft and program in a deceleration rate of 1 meter per second so that the captain has some sort of artificial force bringing him closer to the ship?
I can do it, no problem. Captain, sorry to intercede. I've been monitoring communications. I would not suggest that it will affect our calculations substantially. Any deceleration at this point will require a significant vector adjustment on my part.
Let's not do it. I can pull myself in.
Roger that.
All right. That's gonna be a strength check, dog.
Oh, straight doggy.
Nice.
Oh, snappers. Sheesh.
You watch
man,
hand
so-
over hand tram his fucking helm. Dude, this guy is a fucking Navy genius. He fucking hand over hand, you pull yourself up in the wake of this fucking burning blue light. You make it to the hatch.
To be fair,
I can't open it.
there would be
Ding,
no
ding,
strength
ding.
check.
Ding, 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 ding.
Opening airlock.
Oh, God. Ugh.
You get into this small, cramped area. Mahis, Chefa, Valen, and Zathal will turn to you as you pull the helmet off your vac suit. Little Hans chirps up, "Great job! Great job!"
Thank you. That was a close one. He gets settled in a seat and gets buckled in. All right. What's our trajectory? What's our timeline? Hans, you still there?
Yes, I'm here, Captain.
Are we on? Is everything on track? Everything looks like it's in
On
place?
track. The maneuver was successfully executed. We have 10 hours of travel time and 12 hours of ship life support and stabilization. I will be able to utilize thrusters to land upon arrival.
All right. I guess in the meantime, we wait.
Yeah, so you guys, I don't know, if anyone has anything they want to say or RP while you guys are all standing in this fucking shuttle that's sucking on the limited life support you have in the, underneath your ship, powering it to go to this asteroid. It's getting closer and closer. Please feel free. If not, we can skip to getting a little closer.
Chef was reading
reading archaeological notes and new research papers that have been released on his goggle screen. His HUD, that's the word. Reading papers and discussing.
Zathodl, I'm sure that you're Zathodl, I'm sure that you have some probably significant concerns about your like having to be away from all of your ongoing experiments with no real way to monitor them.
Yeah, but his thing is just you guys better hope those containments last, because if they don't, we're not going back on that ship probably. And wherever it lands is going to end up like the planet on Prometheus.
Yeah, right. Mahis, where's your head at as all this is going on? You're stuck in here with all these fucking humans, like Grapers kind of like Grapers like trying to like hover around you, like trying to stay out of your way, but you're a big old boy. Excuse me. Your tail, your bionic tail, sir. It's it keeps. If you could give me a little space, I know it's limited. I'm not trying to be a bother.
Oh, I'll move my tail.
Oh, thank you. What is Mahi's thinking about his recent hallucination? Does he have any desire to share that, or is he like wondering what's the deal? If he's wondering if he's getting worse, what's his thought process right now?
No, I think he's gonna keep all that stuff. Keep all that stuff inside. Doesn't want the crew to. It's kind of like a secret now. If he is getting worse, which that's the fear, that means they're gonna do something about it. It's kind of like getting bit by a zombie in a zombie movie.
Oh no, you're doing the ultimate.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna hide the bite for sure.
You're hiding the bite, dude.
100%.
Oh no. True space horror. He's hiding the bite. Okay. Does anyone have anything they want to say or RP on the way, or are we good to skip to getting close?
Good to skip. I'm actually gonna grab a drink.
We can take a little 5-minute bio break if you want.
Yep, that sounds good.
Zathodl, did you give him a complete rundown of the progression of the disease, like as you know it?
I gave them the important info. I didn't give them all the specific details, but it was basically like, if you have any of these kind of symptoms, or you think you have any symptoms, you need to tell people, because we need to make sure that you have the right medication to at least slow it down.
I'm gonna share. If that's the case, I'm gonna. So well, he's there. I sent you. So that I would say that, like, since you're in stage 1, that those are the signs of progressing to stage 2 that he would have shared.
Nice. Cool. So it makes sense. I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so
And you could.
if you look, all right, before you think I'm just being anchor in the mud, if you look at the prelude before getting the virus, I was already on weird issues of being
No, I have no problem with. I have no problem with you acting.
stabbed with tranquilizers, right? Which is like there, it was already kind of like a prelude, and then we get the virus,
Sure.
and now it's like, well, I mean, they're just gonna make me go to sleep again. I don't want
Dude,
that.
listen, I didn't give you the virus for you to act perfect, dog. There's no.
I know what I should
I'm-
do, but it's like, but
Yeah.
but I'm at this point where the character, it's like, well, would he though? At this
Yeah,
very
no,
moment,
I get, dude. This is space horror, baby. Fucking hide the bite, dude.
I'm just saying, I'm not doing it just to be a dick. It's just like I'm just thinking about right before this all happened. There was
No
that
part of me
moment
thinks
where
you're
he was
gonna-
like getting space meth to be like, you're not fucking putting me under again. You know what I mean?
Dude.
So it's like then you get a
Yeah.
crazy virus and you're like, dude, they're definitely just gonna kill me. They're
Dude,
gonna
no
handle.
part of me thinks you're being a dick. No part of me has any desire for you to do anything different. Hide that bite if you want to. Just no problem.
Hell yeah.
I'm totally down for it, dude. And literally, we're heating up now. Like that's what, like Helm, like what just happened with Helm. A bunch of lucky rolls. I've been asked by a couple of the players to amp up the space horror and the danger factor. So that's what we're doing, dude. And you're a danger factor at this point, dog. I mean, you still have your wits about you, and like they're still your compatriots and crew members, but whatever, dog. You have nanites running through your bloodstream, influencing you. You're fucking hallucinating your wife. You fucking paranoid. They've already fucking Mr. T from the A teamed you a few times. Like
Strapped him down and
strapped you
like,
down, all
experimented
kinds of
on him.
shit. You're a proud Aslan. It's all good, dude.
Like I don't want
We
to.
interrupted
I don't want my
fuel.
character to be destroyed and died, right? So it's like I kind of know what I should do, and it's like but I don't know. I think it's interesting to see what happens.
Sure. But yeah, right now you don't have any negatives on your mental. You still have all your physical boosts. I hope you have those in there. I know that we had
I don't.
I was re-listening. I think there was an issue with the boosts
Yeah.
last week.
No, I got a mod, a temporary of 2. So I have 16 strength, 10 dexterity, solid 3 education. I got 10 endurance.
Yeah, it's you have a +2 bonus to strength, dexterity, and endurance right now.
Yep, and then I think I got my jack of all trades figured out. So
Okay, cool.
I think so, at least I know. It should be an extra. Yeah, we figured it out last week.
Do you share? Do you Zathodl? Do you share stage 3 with him or just stage 2? To not freak him out.
Yeah, I share stage 2. I don't say like I would share stage 3 if he told me about being in stage 2. Because I'm like, because I need to know that you have these symptoms so I can help you out and make sure it's slowed down.
It doesn't sound like it is.
But
I
you
wanted
know,
to say hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello. Yo.
All right. So since everyone's back, you guys are all stuffed in this fucking shuttle. Graper's little Hans is like going over research with Chefa. I don't know what everyone else is. If anyone else wants to like share to like kind of paint the picture of what you guys are doing in this tiny shuttle, Graper's like, I wish that I'd had one of those croissants before I left. I'm rather peckish. Are there any rations available?
I have some of these, and I'll I'll hand him some of my space meth.
Oh,
It helps with the hunger.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some too, dude.
Oh,
Does it give us a bonus to anything? That's gotta be a
Perhaps
bonus to
just-
dexterity, dude. That's gotta be.
I will say it can give a. I'll give a temporary +1 to your dexterity, but a minus to your intelligence.
Love it. Yep. We're boosted, boys.
Nice.
Graper, after a little bit of peer pressure from Mahis, is like pops one, and he's like, "Oh, you know what? I don't feel hungry anymore. You know, Zathotl, we've been doing such a great job of doing on our experimentation. And I just think that we're coming so far, and I just feel like I'm really part of the crew, and I'm just doing so well, and I just feel like I'm really coming into my own, and I'm part of the Ghost Fox Alpha, and don't need to be made into fuel. And Captain
bet.
Helm, just let me know if I can help in any way. I'm here to help, of course. And
I bet I could do 1,000 of these push-ups.
Oh yeah, and I could do some push-ups too. I'll do some push-ups. Yes. All right. Here we go.
1, 2.
1, 2.
That's funny.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I'm doing it. And he's doing like little, like tiny, like half put, like non-full push-up in the space. He's like knocking shit up. He's like kind of like knocking into everybody because there's such limited space in this ship.
Nice.
As you guys are getting close, there's like just the constant hum of babble. Perhaps maybe Mahis, you're also a little methed up, so you guys are babbling back and forth. Everyone else, you hear like Chefa going over shit, and Helm just like staring out the viewport. Valen, I don't know what you're doing in all this. There's a Thottle, just whatever you guys want to add for color, but we're heading up. You guys are almost, you guys are approaching, getting close to the asteroid itself. And then there's an indicator that starts going off on the command console for the lift, for the launch.
Captain.
Little Hans pipes up. It appears that we are receiving a communication.
All right.
Is it Zeta Corp?
There are limited sensors on the ship's launch, but we could try to utilize them to see. I'm not sure where the communication is coming from.
Tell us what you can.
Okay. Do you want to give me a sensor? Give me a sensors roll with a -1, please, Chefa.
-1.
I'm reading a 10, Captain.
So you Chefa, you're using the limited sensor suite that you have on this little shitty shuttle, but you're fucking good at what you do, and you bring it up, and you're like, oh, you detect a little. It looks like a little buoy, like a little space buoy, coming up. And with your good roll, you do also determine there are a number of these space buoys. They have propulsion systems in them apparently, and they may have some level of weapon system.
Captain, I'm detecting what seems to be some sort of buoys equipped with like self-defense. It might be some sort of self-defense perimeter for the asteroid.
Did you say boobies?
All right, Hans, on screen. Let's hear the communique.
A moment later, flashing up on screen, is the face of an expressionless android that slowly maneuvers its expression into a rictus smile. Well, hello there. It appears that you're coming in to visit Zeta 9. Unfortunately, we are unavailable for refueling or procurement services at the moment. Sorry for the inconvenience, and we hope you have a great day. The Zeta Corporation appreciates your business, and we hope you'll stop by at another time. Thanks.
We got no choice but to proceed, fellas.
You keep going?
Let's keep going.
Those buoys are weaponized, Captain. I believe if we break a containment field, they'll fire on us. I think we should attempt to communicate with this enemy.
A few minutes pass. The communication opens up again. Hey there! This is Zeta Corp coming back at you. We noticed that you are continuing on your current trajectory. Unfortunately, as we previously stated, Zeta 9 is down for maintenance. We are not accepting customers at the moment. We understand that this is an inconvenience. However, we take our security protocols seriously. Please find another location for refueling and visit us at another time that may be more convenient.
Zeta 9, this is Ghost Fox Alpha. We are Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And we are unable to change our trajectory at this time. We are continuing on course.
Zeta 9, Ghost Fox Alpha, please transmit your transponder codes so we may verify that you are whitelisted for emergency access.
Seems like we have no choice, Valen. We don't have good codes though.
1 second, Captain. I try to rack my brain to remember some of the codes from my old days of like basically like a black code.
Okay. You want to try to see if you have like something that something that may be utilized this far out kind of deal?
Yeah, that won't trip any sort of scans or security protocols, but it's basically like, an old Imperial code, but it works.
So it wouldn't be an Imperium code, but it could, you could do like a freighter code or like a pirate code or something like that for sure. Like maybe. I'm gonna say it's like super low likelihood for this. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be for you. I'd say education.
Daddy.
Okay.
Hey there! This is Zeta Corp. We appreciate you supplying that transponder information. Unfortunately, we do not recognize you as part of the whitelist for emergency services. Unfortunately, as we previously stated, we are shut down for refueling. And we're going to have to take precautionary action because it doesn't appear as though you are altering your trajectory.
Zeta 9 at this time, Ghost Fox Alpha is unable to change trajectory as our propulsion systems are offline and are running on the limited thrust abilities.
We apologize for the inconvenience. Please change your trajectory immediately, or we will be forced to open fire.
What if we bribe them?
These are mercantile folk, aren't they? I'm sure they would have a
It is an
system in place
android.
for that.
It
Captain
is an
Helm?
android.
What do you think about that?
But if the android commonly handles it, and it would commonly happen, I would think.
Brown, see what you can offer.
Zeta 9, Ghost Fox Alpha, we are unable to change our trajectory at this time, but we would be able to willing to negotiate a way forward in order to obtain access to your station.
Emergency access to the whitelist will require a significant expenditure of resources. However, Zeta is open to the assistance of those most in need.
Ghost Fox Alpha is 100% most in need.
Very well. The cost for emergency safety whitelist access is $200,000 credits.
Do we
Zeta
have
9,
that?
it is our understanding
I have
your
that.
ship, your station is currently undergoing a emergency situation.
I
We
have
would be
that.
able to negotiate a service in place of payment.
While we are unable to negotiate service we are unable to negotiate service as compensation, please transfer credits immediately or change trajectory.
I have what they are asking for.
Very well. Transfer them the funds, and we'll be on our way.
No, no.
Just a moment. Mahis.
Yes.
What if we have Hans trick the system? He could hack into their system. This seems like a primitive android compared to our illustrious and esteemed AI companion.
It's just money. I don't understand.
That's a lot of money.
It's funny. You're talking to an Aslan, by the way. An Aslan
Yeah,
have
yeah.
little to no concept. Especially, I have a little bit more than normal. But seriously, it's like to me, I'm like, man, it's just a thing we have. I don't give a damn.
This is not revenge.
It's whatever you want to do. I'm saying I have the money. 200,000 right now, fresh and crispy. But if you want
If
to
he's
try
not-
to trick
yeah.
him, sure.
Hans.
I think it's probably. I think Mahis has some wisdom there, despite his lack of financial prowess. It's just money.
It still leaves me like $200,000. Like we're doing all right, boys. Plus, my sugar babe will send me money eventually again. So
What do you
If you're
Sid,
comfortable, type in the code and transfer the credits.
you gonna transfer them credits?
yeah.
Deal or no deal.
All right. Hey, we appreciate your business. You are cleared for emergency landing. Whitelist access granted for Ghost Fox Alpha.
285,000 left.
Unfortunately, we will be unable to provide refueling services upon your arrival. However, you are welcome to regroup and spend some time at the promenade. Engage in a beautiful tour of our engineering docking bay, or take in the stars from our beautiful vantage point.
We should check out that vantage point.
Welcome to Zeta 9. Thanks for your business. Zeta Corp. Signing out. And you guys see the buoy move out of the way. And you guys get closer and closer to the end.
Hell yeah. Just now remembering the cat.
I'm going to put this in. There's a little key to reference for the Zeta 9 map. You guys have basically been riding without any communication with Hans for the last little bit, but as you approach, Hans kicks over on the communications. He's like, "Hello, Captain. We are approaching landing."
Great, Hans. How are systems over there?
Previous calculations are holding. We will have 2 hours of life support and maintained protocols. If I cut life supports completely within the vessel, I can add another half hour to the containment protocols.
Cut life support. We don't need it.
I will do it, sir. However, it does appear as though the station itself is, well, actually, give me another sensors roll, Chuffa. With a -1.
Coming right up. The image is a little fuzzier than last time.
You are not able to determine much at all, except that the fact that it does appear as though the main power core for the fueling station is offline. There is still some level of power output. Perhaps there's a secondary backup core, but other than that, you're not able to determine life signs or anything like that. And that's Han. Like if Hans were to utilize the sensor systems, it would definitely burn some power. So that's where we're at with all that. Captain, I can execute a landing. However, of course, it will. There will be a significant. It will be significantly more difficult with the ship's launch attached to the bottom of the vessel.
We'll detach.
Okay. So I'm not going to make another vac suit roll. You guys can just release the tethers if you want. Otherwise, if you want to keep the tethers, you have to do another vac suit roll to get them back out. And I would just need a pilot roll from you, Valen, to get to redock the ship, unless you want to try to land it.
We can just release on our side. It'll stay tethered to the other ship. We can recover it later, right?
Yeah, like you could release on your side and it would stay tethered to the other ship. But I'm saying if you release you would just want to release and then try to dock.
If Valen thinks she can do it.
It's they're very limited thrust capability. There's gonna be no help. It's gonna be a difficulty 10 check to get you in there, but Valen, you want to pilot?
I'm guessing I have limited thrust on landing as well.
Well, no. Either you could try to land. You could land the shuttle yourself separately, or you could try to put it back in or you could try like as you're going. It's gonna be easier to just land it separately.
That's what I was thinking. I was about to ask a bunch of nerd spaceship, but Captain, I think it'd be more prudent for us to land the ship beside the Ghost Fox Alpha as opposed to attempt a dynamic maneuver this close to a deceleration rate.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but are you saying you're scared to fly? Because I'll hop on the sticks if you can't.
Captain, I don't think it's wise to attempt to redock the pod in this current situation.
All right. Can you land beside it? Do we need to detach the tether?
We do need to detach the tether. I can land beside the ship.
Make it so, number 2.
All right, initiating tethered disconnect.
Okay. If you're just gonna try to land it beside the ship, it's gonna be just difficulty 8 on landing, and then I'm gonna roll for Hans.
If I tried to put it in the bay, I would have got a 7.
That's not true.
You do a little flip as you land.
Hans you guys have appeared to make the right choice. Hans very lightly lands the Ghost Fox Alpha with no. And our dear friend Valen does a wonderful job landing the launch beside him. Here's the situation, though. Normally, there is an atmosphere that is maintained in between the buildings on the surface of this asteroid. However, since the main power core is offline, it does appear as though this atmosphere is non-active. Which will mean everyone will need to suit up in a vac suit for egress.
Suit up, boys. Time to offload and figure out what's going on with this with Zeta 9.
So yeah, I sent you guys what you got, like all the different locations corresponding with these labels. As you like, I assume everyone vac suits up. They got you guys all got your little space suits on as you exit the shuttle. It's pretty smelly in that bitch with all of you in there for fucking 10 hours in standing room only with an Aslan as well. And you're exposed to the surface of an asteroid.
Captain, I suggest we split into teams of 2, and some of us go to the power core control room, some of us go to maintenance and engineering, and some of us go to the fuel depot and refueling system.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Let's do Zacatl and Allen, Elm and Jeffa, and Mahis and Draper.
Captain, I don't think
yes.
Mahis and Draper, they're high on meth. I don't think
No,
they're
no,
prepared.
we're gonna do great, won't we, Maze? We're gonna do great. We're
I'll-
gonna do whatever we
I'll
need to
go
do.
with Mahis.
No, I'll go with Maze. Maze is my friend. He's
You
very
go
nice to
with
me.
Draper. I'll
No.
go with Zacatl.
Well, Maze, wouldn't you prefer to be with me? I'm your friend, right?
Hang on. What?
Oh,
I
just
think
saying
it
no.
would be good for them to go together. I trust that they would watch each other's backs.
Yes, I'll watch his back. He's been very nice to me. The rest of you have been kind of dicks and threatened to make me fuel significantly many times. Mahi's put me on the whiteboard. He put me on the whiteboard under crew. So
I will most likely survive, and he probably will die. But that is okay.
no, well,
Just kidding.
Fuel, Mahis. That's all I say.
So where are you guys? Where's everyone going? So we have the power core is offline. You guys can see from your vantage point, if you're looking out on the surface of this asteroid. You guys have landed up on A. That's where you guys have landed up on this raised docking bay. There are no other ships within this particular visitor docking bay. There's like steps that kind of spiral down to the surface of the asteroid from where you're at. The power core is B, which is like right in front of you. There's the promenade, which is up there, like that's like where you would procure. It's like basically the spaceport shop. Over there, H is like you see this. I'll show you guys. If you're kind of like looking, doing some vantage point stuff, you see this like open glass, like very fancy enclosure type area that kind of looks out over the rest of the asteroid. That's like as you guys get a download, like you got a download from the buoy when you approach. It's like, oh, that's the corporate offices.
Do we see anybody in there?
That appears to be powered. If that appears to still have power, the rest of the areas appear to be powered down. If we go back over to the map.
I wonder if that was the vantage point.
The fueling area is that E area. There's like all kinds of containers of pre-cracked hydrogen fuel and some equipment over there. and the command. Yeah. So where do we want? What do we want to do? What does everyone think?
What were the final teams in the end?
Mahis and Graper, Zathodal and Valen, and you and
Valen and
Captain
Zathal.
Helm.
Reporting for duty, Captain.
So the Throttle and Valen, Chefa and Helm, Mahis and Graper,
Oh
right?
god. What is my mission? Hang on. What am I doing
Yeah.
with
So where are
Graper?
you guys going? You guys decide where you're gonna go. I gotta piss again. Super quick.
Captain, I think we should head to the command center and access the computers there.
Agreed. We'll have to
Otto, I think
coordinate
we
it
should go
with
to the power core control room.
power.
Yeah, we need to check out to see if we can get the because we need power to go so we can get the fuel started, right?
That's right.
Where do I need to go?
Of
Practice
course.
should probably
Brilliant deduction.
go to the fueling system.
Yeah, Mahis and our good Dr. Draper can check out the fuel depot and make sure it's secured.
Okay.
Which means no fire.
No promises.
And I'm assuming we all are gonna at least have one person on each team with a communicator, so that we can make sure nobody gets horror movied. At least,
Well,
even though we're already splitting up.
Yeah, shouldn't we stick together? Isn't that what we were saying before?
Well, that's the whole point of teams of two.
I think he means more of a group.
We're
We
doing the
haven't
buddy
seen
system
anybody
right
yet,
now.
right?
He didn't answer my question and asked if there was people in the corporate headquarters. If we could see them.
True.
I think so. There's what our first protocol should be. It doesn't matter what you're doing or where you are. It should always be every 10 minutes, every 10 to 15 minutes at the latest. You need to check in with everybody. There's just a round check in, 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't check in that time, we're assuming that something's wrong with you. Also, you have to, I think it goes without saying, if we see any other life forms or things on this planet that's moving that's not us, we should probably tell each other. And also, if you see anybody, whether they're hurt, dying, you think they're dead, they look perfectly alive, we got to alert each other, because we're not trying to end up like on Lethal Company or the back rooms where somebody gets killed by a mimic.
I'm looking for a drone, right? Are we looking for a drone?
A drone, yeah.
Drone.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
fine
it's
to find
Motto,
them. It's
dude.
just before we interact with them, because everybody's kind of confirmed infected here.
And the drone was a what was she? She was like a scientist,
An engineer, yeah.
engineer. And on this map layout, where would an engineer be?
Probably.
I got a -1 to my intelligence right now, boys. Where could I
So-
figure out?
A couple things before we get in the mix here. Helm, do you have anything you want to share from your Zeta 9 data sheet with like what the specifics are of how this plane operates?
Well, folks, we're dealing with corporatists, the very worst kind. Race to the bottom, exploitation of the fringes of space. This used to be a Imperium scout location, but the scouts don't even come out here anymore. It's just not worth the money. What you do have is you have the Zeta Corp out here who used to run this station, and they pretty much just prey on the needy out here on the edge of space. When a ship runs aground, when somebody needs any kind of good at this point, this distance away from society, it costs a pretty penny to do so. There's not been a lot of information about it for quite some time, but there should be some fuel here. There may also be some robots out here that we already ran into, but Aside from that, we don't have a lot of information, unfortunately.
All right, I'm ready. Are you ready, Raper? Do you have the communicator? You hold it. You tell them every
okay.
10 minutes we check in.
Okay. Yes. Sounds.
Okay, team.
We'll get you.
Let's go, Graper.
I grab Graper by the back of the neck. We start walking out.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Is everyone dispersed? So it sounds like Mahis, you and Graper headed to the engineering area to explore that and try to maybe find this droid.
Yeah,
right?
dude. I like that.
Okay. Valen and sorry, is it Valen and Zathodal? Or, yeah. Where are you guys headed?
Power core control room.
Okay. And Chefa and Helm?
The command room.
We're heading to the command center.
Okay.
On the map, what letter is the engineering?
I posted in the Discord.
It is Delta.
D.
Delta.
No, engineering. No, engineering is D. Yeah.
We're over at Foxtrot.
F?
No, the power core is B.
No.
Bravo.
Where the ship is, where we landed.
You're in Alpha.
Landing pad.
Foxtrot is identified as corporate transport. Restricted area.
Reminds me of that. Never mind. Just forgot it.
In fact, as you're looking at the map itself, and like going over everything, and you're sharing all this, right as everyone's like heading out the door, you do hear a little communication. Mahis, I'll let you decide whether or not you're still here by the time. If you're running out the door first.
Oh yeah, we're methed up.
Right.
We're methed up, but we are.
Here we go.
We are sneaking
All right.
though.
Hey, no. Quiet.
All right.
Put it through, Hans.
Well, hey there. Sam Buckney here with Zeta Corp. This is my wife, Lisa, and my daughter, Lucy. Nice to meet y'all. Glad to see you got on the whitelist, and we're happy to offer you safe harbor. Zeta Corp is always happy to honor their obligations. However, I don't know if you saw the buoy transmission on your way in here. We are shut down for servicing. We will have a repair crew on site in the next 7 to 10 business cycles days. You're welcome to spend some time docked on the asteroid waiting, and as soon as we reestablish everything we need to reestablish, we'll get you the fuel you need. Until then, I'm sad to say, pretty much most of the asteroid itself is off limits. I don't mean to be rude. If y'all have any questions, I'm happy to answer them, but that's the situation as it stands. We have significant repairs that are necessary to get where we need to go, and I just, I'm looking out for your safety.
So are you a real person?
Oh yes, sir, I am. Say hello, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. You're a jokester, Lucy. And Lisa here is our head of engineering and procurement. Say hello, Lisa. Hi there.
What's Lisa look like?
So they're all very kind of human looking, except a little more pointed in their features, a little more sharp in their like kind of just general build. They're like seem kind of like elongated in comparison to your typical human.
I'm gonna put it on mute and talk to the crew.
And it's just like he's just like a curly haired kind of pudgy looking corporate type, and his wife is got these like crazy multicolored hair, but very buttoned up in like a little kind of business
Where's
space
the
Close the door.
skirt. And the daughter's like and the daughter kind of is reminiscent.
No.
Got a little
I would like one.
pixie cut. She looks like she's probably in like
What?
her early 20s.
I haven't done
These like her parents are in like their 50s, and would could be described as kind of sciency, like sciency looking brunette, and official looking black pantsuit uniform with a small Z emblem on the breast.
Well, what do we think, folks?
Hello?
Sir,
Yeah?
we're in desperate need of some fuel in order to just maintain. We're happy to wait here with you. Can we get some load of fuel to run our critical systems on our vessel?
Oh. Well, we could probably make that happen. I have to conserve what I have, but I could certainly give you a little tiny bit there to maintain your life support.
That's great. Also have to inquire about a droid female. Is there a droid here? A number of droid, perhaps?
Oh, well, there's a substantial amount of individuals that work on the station itself. However, I'm sorry to say, the majority of them have been put in cryostasis for their own protection. See, we've got a bit of a maintenance-based issue here and a bit of a medical issue here.
Well, maybe we can help. We happen to be experts in both. Where can we rendezvous to meet with you?
Oh, well, see, the thing is, my wife here, Lisa, and my daughter Lucy, and I, we're not infected, and the corporation
What do
is
you
on its
mean?
way, and we're not sure that you're not infected. So, we will bring you an amount of fuel that we will calculate that can maintain your life support. For the time being, we'll discuss terms, and once we hit that kind of threshold where we don't feel like we can do for you, let's hope that happens before the arrival of the corporation itself, because as you know, I'm sure if you've got a family, my family's my priority, and there are corporate policies about people that don't pay for residents on one of our facilities.
That's understood. We appreciate the fuel.
1040. Yep. I'll have one of my individuals who handles that sort of thing come take care of you. You just sit tight in that ship of yours.
We're gonna move over to our primary vessel, so don't be alarmed.
10:40. I noticed that a couple of your crewmates have made their way out of the ship itself and are headed across the surface of Zeta.
They're just taking a look around, making sure that we're safe. Don't mind them.
Oh, they're kind of going to be an example to you. Okay?
Oh,
I'm
You
not
hear-
liking the sounds of that, sir. I thought we had an understanding here.
Well, no. You should have answered your communications before y'all went tearing off. I don't know what sort of captain you may think yourself as, but, we have an infection here, and we're going to have to take those two into custody for the safety of my family, Lucy and Lisa here, and the safety of the rest of the members of Zeta 9.
How about we just call them back to the ship, and no one has to take anybody into custody?
It's time for the 10 o'clock check-in, or the 10-minute check-in after all. My alarm just went off. Little Hans beeped.
Reach out to him, Jaffa. See if you can reach him.
Cheffer to the esteemed Graper. This is lowly pro Cheffer to the esteemed Graper.
Oh, great. And then we cut over to Mahi's and Graper.
so the Aslan here is like a large. It's a very overlapping many worlds, right?
Oh,
You know,
that's very interesting.
Yeah, and we
yes.
What's
Tally
fun-
ho! Tally ho!
just bantering, dude. This is very bad.
I
love
I believe this is the location that we were searching for, sir. We've really moved across the surface of that asteroid. Didn't we, sir?
Yeah.
Can I do a recon?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do a recon.
I'm gonna fucking try to zone in here.
So you move across like the surface, like the artificial gravity field is in place. So you're not like completely bouncing off even though it is low gravity, you're not bouncing off the surface of the asteroid.
What
as
is
you make your way across.
recon? What?
I think it's.
It says it's intellect is going to be under intellect.
I would say recon intellect or recon education.
No, we'll go intellect. My two strong suits, boys. Let's see what we get.
A 4.
Oh yeah. So I mean,
just talking it up with Graver, trying to get our minds right, dude. I'm trying to focus here.
So yeah, you're just like you're moving across the surface of this asteroid mining crater. There's kind of as you're moving across, if you were like looking around, you'd notice that there's like strangely like it seems like abandoned equipment in the middle of maneuvering. That there's just kind of like it looks like everything was just kind of dropped all at once, and there's no one moving about like anywhere as far as you're noticing. You make your way over to the engineering building. It is this kind of space cargo looking rough off gray, squat building. It appears that it's got all these lights that are typically lit up on the outside of it that are not lit up. It's on low power mode.
Does it?
As far as you can tell, there's just barely emergency lighting around it where you can discern that you're at this thing, and probably, I guess, with the help of probably Graper, you navigate with the map that was uploaded from the buoy when you arrived.
I gotta tell you, Graper, this place is a bit off-putting. I feel like there's no one here.
Is there a front door? we got a doorbell?
Yeah, so there's so yeah, so there's if you're coming up from the south, on the south side, there's two big loading bay type doors in front of you, and there's like a third loading bay door to your left there, if you're facing from the south side of it, and then there's this tower in the center, but if you go there doesn't appear to be any sort of outside access ports on the giant fucking bay doors that you can see from the south side. If you go around the east side, there are like some smaller access doors that do appear to have access panels in front of them.
Well, I mean, it'd be a shame if we didn't look at the access panels, you know?
Yes, perhaps we should just blast our way in there, sir. Fucking get it!
I mean,
Yeah, let's
hopefully
fucking
this
get it.
time. You know,
I'm fucking tired.
I'm kind of with you right now, Graper, but first let's just see if the door is open. But if there's
Did you
things...
guys give... did you tell... so...
I'll give him a gun. Does he not have a gun? I'll give him one. Yeah, I have a pistol.
No, okay, so that's... So you have plenty of guns.
Okay.
But I sent Captain Helm this data sheet, and he didn't share a significant fact within the data sheet when he was sharing the information within it. And it kind of affects some choices here.
I read it a couple times.
About the weapons restrictions?
That's good to know.
Yeah, that'd be good to know. I did leave.
Careful is definitely about to go out there guns akimbo.
I mean, I got one little pistol on me, dude, but really I'm here to throw some fisticuffs. Come on now. You gonna chop my hands off?
Yeah, I see that. It's a weapons-free location. It does say that.
Oh, but
So we can say that you shared that. That's no problem.
Oh.
Yeah, I shared it, but what would you have done with that information?
Yeah.
Well, at the current time
of this whole operation, since I'm kind of running this around Meth Pit, I don't know if we heard you exactly. So, what's the restriction? That we're not supposed to have them?
No weapons.
No weapons. I mean, I'm also... Can I roll for it?
I'm not also restriction.
I'm not like a total dunce, so it's like if I hear it, can I roll for it? Of something, maybe an insight type thing. How like a pay attention roll?
I'll just let you decide whether or not you think he would have noticed. You don't have to roll.
Oh, I want to roll though. I can't decide.
Oh, if you want to roll, that's fine. I mean, I would say.
That we listened to hell.
I mean, just straight intellect, I guess, if you want to roll on it. -1 with your condition altered from your space math all fucking jazzed up.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Damn, flexing on him.
That's minus. That will be -1 though. So it'd be 8. I did the temporary -1, but it didn't.
Eight is what I mean. It's not.
Cool.
I mean, I would say with that roll that you would be like, we probably like Graper. Like you guys probably came with whatever weapons you want. You guys definitely have a pretty good armory of weapons at this point. But whether or not as you run out all fucking jazzed up as you guys make a plan right as this right, and then this communique comes in because they're kind of like prepping a little bit more. If you stop like you know,
I always got these hands, right? I always got the
Yeah.
hands, and the gauntlets are just like gloves. So I don't know if that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I probably wouldn't bring any firepower.
Okay.
But man,
Do you so I would say you stop Graper from doing it then. Graper's got his laser pistol and he's like, yes. He's like, Tally-ho, come on. Well, put a hole in him. We'll put a hole in him.
yeah, but man, because it's like, would I try to have him sneak it? Like sneak it. I mean, who wouldn't want to put the cop behind the gun in the ankle? You know what I mean? Like we're gonna wander in this strange planet with no gun. Like I don't know. That's a rough one. I would like to roll it back and see if
I just rolled for Graper.
Thank you.
An intelligence check. He's too fucked up, dude. He just shoves the gun down his pants.
All right, dude. That. The dice have spoken.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You want to try to go into the what are you gonna try to do?
Yeah, let's go to the access panel. And when he says, "Hey, I want to shoot him," I'm gonna be like,
Keep that voice down. What do you mean? You brought a What? Why did you bring that?
Oh,
He said
because,
he said it in the rules, Graper. You know, listen.
You know, what are they gonna do about it? Fuck them. Well, fuck them. They obviously are out of there. It's very obvious that this place is fucking cursed, and everything's out of control here. Everything's fucked. What the fuck? That's no fucking reason to even pretend here. You know, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna take out the infected. We're gonna get this person, and we're gonna get you your planet, sir. We're gonna get you a fucking planet.
I mean, he's fucking winning me over, boys. Shh. Just keep. If you need it, then obviously we needed you to bring it. So, but for now, keep it hidden as best as you can.
You got it.
That's
So
another
you guys
tally
approach
for
this-
crew for me, by the way. That's on the fake whiteboard that's next to me. That's another one right there. I'm liking Graper.
So you approach the this lower door. What do you want to do? How do you want to try to get inside that bitch?
Oh, obviously you know that I am very technologically advanced. And Graper's pretty smart though. Let's see if we can get him.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get him to hone in a little bit.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, we're gonna punch it real hard. And then we'll be back to square one. That doesn't work.
Let's see here.
And I'm in my armor, right? Are we in armor or no?
Oh, yeah, I think you said you put on your combat flex, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be the armor or the normal stuff that I would bring. Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Graper walks up to the outside of the store. He's like, if you want in there, I'll get you in there. But you gotta keep it on the down low. Because you're the only one that's nice to me out of them, you know what I mean? You're the only one that treats me like a person. You seem like maybe you don't think that I'm just should be injected with some gelatinous goo and infected all the way through.
That sounds pretty terrible. You know, it's funny. In some ways, I think they feel the same about me.
Oh, no, man. I mean, they seem to treat you like the crew. Like if you're not part of that OG squad, you're fuel, man. You're fuel. I'm telling you, you're fuel. Any second, you're at the pisser. He'll pop out. He'll tell you you're fuel. Yeah, I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I've been keeping together pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? Anyway, and as he's saying this, he pulls these little hoses out of his arm. These little like embedded hoses and hooks them up to the outside of this panel and starts hacking the shit out of it.
Nice.
So after a moment, as you're standing there, the door slides open, baby. Let's go.
Well
Great
done.
for sandbagging. What the fuck?
Well done, Graper. Now,
We're gonna go in stealth mode. Dun, 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 dun. Sneaky boy.
You trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, dude. Now it's time to hone it in. I'm a big giant cat on a little bit of meth. Fucking let's hone it in, dude.
Okay. Graper also.
Oh, I forgot to press the stealth button.
Roll me a stealth.
You didn't say the magic word, so I didn't know.
Sure.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm less stealthy than Graper. How? Wait a minute, did that stealth dexterity? Yeah, it was, but it's so weird it didn't add on my, I gotta, oh no. So that'd be a +1, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, dude, that blows.
not stealthy at all.
I fucking stubbed my toe.
You come clanking around, and as you're like moving into this, it seems like a weird office building area that you've moved into, with all these like sliding metallic doors down either side, and you're moving your way down the hallway. Graper's like sliding from doorway to doorway, and you're kind of like trying to do that too, but you're like keep like clanging your
my fucking
gauntlet.
tail. My fucking tail.
I'm sorry, it's new.
So you make your way like through, and you're like looking around, and maybe you're also, because you're trying to find this person, you're
sniffing.
You're like, excuse me. Like maybe you're saying something, not, you know.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like, because
with the
like,
sixth
trying to,
stealth,
like,
baby. Yeah, we can say, hey, is anybody in here? 3 clangs in, we're like, you know, just holler it out.
Hello.
In a flickering, emergency lit office style hallway, with sealed metal doors all around you, and Graper trailing behind you. You come up to the corner of the north side of the building, stepping out from in front of you. Is an android. It looks like one that matches the one you saw on the view screen on the launch on their way over when you guys were interacting with the buoy. Almost human. Male. Light skin tone. Dark hair. But that uncanny valley is substantial. This weird expression of welcome translates to you and to any person that's paying attention as like menacing almost.
I'm gonna advance toward it, putting myself in between him and the weak little Graper.
Well, hey there.
Hello. I'm sorry to intrude. I am Mahis of the Crimson Mate. I am in need. I'm trying to find someone that works here. They're like an HR desk or
Oh, sorry about that. Should have stuck around the ship a little longer. We got a bit of a medical emergency going on around here.
what kind?
Hold on. I'm doing this. We got a little bit of a medical emergency going on around here. My name's XT47. I'm a proud employee of Zeta Corporation, and I'm here to help you. If you don't mind following me, I'm going to escort you to a safe location. And about that time, we've caught up with communication and the 10-minute, well, let's not say 10 minute, let's say like 2-minute check-in, 3-minute, well, it probably took you like 5 minutes. Look, check-in happens. You guys are about prepped and ready to leave. Have been discussing stuff. In the meantime, I've had this communique with this guy. It's like, and Chefa, you're back in perfect timing. Chefa, you're back in perfect timing.
Perfect.
We
What's happening?
we just caught up Mahis to when you were doing your 5-minute check-in with him. After being informed that he's going to be taken into custody. So everyone's on comms with Mahis right now as he's like standing in front of this android.
It's fine, friend. We'll just go back to the ship.
Mahis are gonna take you custody.
Is it just in my ear, or is that is like audible to the outside world?
No, I would say it's like in your ear.
No,
It's not like,
I don't think I want that.
I say,
Let him have Graper. Let him have Graper and you come back to the ship.
I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, I just look over at Captain Helm and was like, Captain, it seems like this planet, this asteroid only has androids and this family. Everybody else is cryogenically frozen. We could just take what we want. They don't have our actual transponder codes.
And there's weapons. There's all kinds of automated weapons everywhere.
So back to the android. Like I said,
Yeah.
very sorry to intrude. We will just be going back to our ship. I apologize for that.
Oh, unfortunately, I've been instructed to take you to a safe place. It's for your safety, you gotta understand. Zeta Corp cares about people's safety.
I am gonna try to signal to Graper to start sneaking off. And I'm gonna start walking a little closer to the robot.
I don't quite understand. The safe place that I know is definitely at the ship. I did not mean to cause any problems, but I do not feel comfortable. You know.
Here, I'm gonna do a quick medical check on you, just to see if maybe there's a there's a concern.
I'd like to attack
be had.
this thing. I've inched closer to it. Am I in strike? Can I make a glorious
no need
strike?
To approach me. Hey, no need to approach me.
I mean, I want it to be fast, dude. I want it to be like, how do we get him as he's trying to scan me?
You trying to surprise him?
Yes.
Okay.
With giving the Graper the get out of here. So I know what he's gonna find on that test. I don't like it.
Everyone's against me. Yeah.
They all want me gone to die.
So a natural.
So
Get thrown a bionic tail movement too. I forgot. I can use that fucker once per round.
give me an initiative roll.
Where is initiative? Combat? No. What's an initiative
It
roll?
should be in your main.
Under skills? No.
Where's initiative?
I'm about to say, where is it?
It's on combat underneath your armor section, in between the armor and the weapons.
Oh, okay.
You can pick intellect or dexterity, I think. So you probably want to pick dexterity.
Yeah, it was under there like that. It sucked. Oh,
Okay.
God damn it.
So you launch at him. You're not able to surprise him. That's what that roll is for. So give me another initiative roll, and we're going to set our actual initiative.
Mr. 4-4's over here. Back to back, 4-4.
The 4
Act
for 4.
on fofos.
Tip it on fofos.
The stream.
No shit.
Yeah.
Should have used the roar box. Should have used the roar box. I just didn't think it wouldn't make sense to use it at this time.
This android stands in front of you. You're fast, but this thing is artificially fast. You see a crackle go across this thing's fists. Unfortunately, you violated Zeta protocols. He swings at you and misses. It's your turn.
Okay. I would like to. Can I use my tail to try to trip him? Is that a good? I feel like that's a cool use for that. And would I get an advantage on an attack if I do manage to trip him? That's my next question.
You can get a boon on your attack, yeah.
Okay. So what would be the roll for the tail? I'll try to.
I'm gonna say just a dexterity roll.
Just checking the tail real quick.
8.
Cool. Okay, so dexterity roll. Here goes nothing. Dude, I suck at everything. What is going on? Alright, I mean every roll, dude, so bad. Okay, so that I missed that. I'd just like to try to punch him. With the gauntlets, obviously.
Sure.
There we go. One thing this boy knows how to do is fucking hit things. Alright. So that's a hit. Or is that a hit or no?
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, so then 2d6 plus 3 is the gauntlets. So 10 damage.
No, it's you got So you got a 7 on your. It's 2d6. Wait, you don't.
That's my damage. I got a 21 on melee natural, and then I rolled the damage is 2d6 plus 3 for the gauntlets.
Well, I don't see where you rolled that.
Right underneath melee.
You just did a 2d6. Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't. You just didn't put the plus 3 in. So set.
Yeah.
10. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. 13. 23. Okay.
And by the way, I had the question: is Graper hauling ass right now back to the ship? Right? 'Cause that's the plan. That was the whole point. Get that boy back.
I'll have him roll an intellect roll.
Oh, come on, Graper, get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Can I? So, but I gotta look. How do you attack this android? This heavily armored android that when you first plunge your claw into it, it appears that it's totally fine.
It's totally fine.
But you grab it like, I mean, I'm just like, I'm not trying to, I'd love for you to act out. Basically, you do 12 points of damage to this thing.
Yeah, I've tried to.
But you like tear through its fucking armor. Where are you attacking this like humanoid-looking android?
So definitely for like limbs. I'm gonna try. So they try to attack me with an arm, right? Like I'm gonna try to get by the shoulder, chest area. I'm trying to see if there's like weak points. The one thing he's is good at is fighting. So he's definitely going for like trying to figure out how to disable this thing. If it has like a neck, then it's gonna be a neck. It's got like a. Does it just look like a human? Yeah, yeah. So we can go for limbs. Go for limbs. That's how I got a tail, after all.
It looks like, actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like the defamation bot. Is that what it was? A defamation bot head? Remember the affirmation bot?
Yeah.
Defamation? It looks like that. That's what it looks like.
Is there no? Do we have a picture?
Degradation bot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so then it has like these weird joints that's connecting itself. That's kind of what I was thinking of. Yeah, so I would try to go for a joint to try to either, to stop its movement or function. So
You do tear a huge chunk out of its joint systems in one of its arms, and it's like sparking and going crazy. And pull away this huge chunk of armored fake white plastic flesh off this thing. Hey, uh-oh. Seems like you made a mistake. Unfortunately, I've been given the order to neutralize you. And that's what I'm going to have to do. Here at Zeta Corp, this is the last thing in the world we would ever want to do to an individual. But you've attacked an employee, and we suspect you of being infected.
I mean, he said all that. Well, my hands in him. My hands like, it's like, I'm gonna hit him again, dude. What the fuck? He's not gonna finish his monologue. What the hell? I'm gonna fucking attack him.
He said it like robot. He said it like robot speed. He said it like 2x robot speed. Okay.
Okay, it's super fast.
Yeah, all that. His chest opens up. A barrel slides from the center of it. And he fires. Mahis.
Yes.
And you have the opportunity to dive as a reaction. This is not a melee attack, so you can't parry it. What would you like to do?
So I could dive? To attempt to dive? What is the negative of trying?
So for I have it posted in there, but in combat, in combat you have you have several reactions. You have dodge when attacked, inflict a DM equal to your athletics, dexterity, or your dexterity DM to your foe, so you can try to dodge. Parry, that's the melee one. Dive for cover. Move up to 2.5 meters and dive prone. All attacks on you suffer a DM -2 this turn, as well as any appropriate penalties for your new cover, etc. Miss your next turn.
Oh, see, so if I dive, I miss my next turn?
Yeah, you're basically like diving, like, you'd be like trying to dive up against one of these doorways for cover.
Oh.
Is the way that I would.
Now, the part about athletics, that's the same thing? That's the same thing as the dive?
Dodge, you can inflict a penalty to their DM equal to your athletics.
Okay, I would like to try to dodge. I mean, so I don't lose the turn for dodging, though. Only for diving?
No. Yes.
Okay. Yes. It's pointless. If I just miss the next turn, he's just gonna keep shooting me.
Yeah, you're good.
Good offense is good defense. I hope. So I'm trained in athletics, so that's cool.
That's for Graper. He was smart enough to run the other way.
Beautiful. Hopefully he's on the phone with everybody. So do I roll the athletics? Is just you're just taking the athletics. Is it just minus the DM, right?
Oh, it's just minus the DM. Yeah. So what's your DM?
So that's just the total. B1.
So -1?
Yeah. Even though it should be 2. I don't know if it's... My dexterity mod should be +1, plus some training. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
If you're trained in it, that you don't get a plus to it. If you have a 1 in it, you get 1 in it.
Okay, no, I have a 1 in it.
Okay. And it didn't give you the modifiers?
Well, that's what I don't know, because I mean, my dexterity right now is at 11, so that's a
So if
plus
your
1.
dexterity is +1 and your athletics is +1, then you have +2. So it's -2 on that. Right?
No, I mean, it says DM1, so I don't know. I don't want to say yes and be wrong. Maybe it's taken in consideration of the dexterity. I don't know. It says I'm trained, but I have a skill level 0, so it is taking the dex. So yeah, it's just 1. So gotta start running laps, dude.
So
your boy got shot.
21 plus 2. 23. What's your armor with that flex armor?
I think 4. I think it's low.
So 19.
Yeah.
As this fucking burst of plasma energy shoots out of this android's chest and slams into you, burning through your fucking armor.
Okay.
As that happens, we cut to...
So wait, so I
Draper.
took 19 damage?
Yes.
Oh boy. So that leaves me with 1 dexterity. That completely wipes out the endurance. Right now I have 11 because the space math of dexterity. So I have 1. Holy shit.
So you're still up. You're still up, dude.
The meth is keeping you alive, literally.
Yeah, the math has kept me alive.
So Graper's running the other way as all this is happening. He's like, we're in a serious predicament here. It appears as though an android is trying to grab dear Mahi's. I'm headed your way. What's the plan?
You abandoned Mahis. I wouldn't expect much different from you.
Oh no, he gave me a wave or something. Like he wanted me to leave.
Graper, you're his only partner out there, taking care of him, and look what you're doing, running in the opposite direction.
Oh no,
Guess we'll figure it out. We're his real partners.
What? I'll go back right now. I'll go back right now.
God damn it.
I'll go help him right fucking now. I'll go to laser pistol. I'm not fucking afraid. You keep calling me fuel.
Right,
Fuck you. I'll go back. He's gonna run and he's gonna turn around.
Oh my god!
Captain, it seems like Zeta Corporation has decided to be ignorant of their situation and our situation. I think it's time to employ my tactic.
Alright. You have permission, Balin, to do whatever you think is right.
I'm gonna fucking kill this robot, dude.
Okay, so I want to be clear. You guys have signed off. We're cutting back to the shuttle. You guys are all. I want to give you all an opportunity. We're in the middle of this thing. You've just been playing. Mace has just experienced the full fury of one of these XT bots. You guys are rocking and rolling. You're in this shuttle, this tiny ass shuttle. Little Hans is floating beside you. You've just been told to just stay tight, and they'll eventually bring you some life support fuel. It doesn't seem like they're in a huge hurry or give a fuck, and there is definitely that weirdness about like, oh, if you run out of money, like, you know, we definitely have a protocol for taking care of people that violate the corporation's rules. You just heard this from Graper. What are we doing, guys?
That do 5d6 damage. That is fucking wild.
God damn.
That's what it did to me. 5d6, dude. Holy shit.
Can we see where this is happening to Mayhees? Can we lock on with the laser beam? And
You guys can hear it.
You want to? I mean, I'll say. So yeah, you guys are. Can try to do that. You're hearing everything. What are we doing? Just like whatever. Like, what do you want to do?
Captain, we need to speak with the arbiter of this station again.
All right, get us back online, Hans.
Okay, one moment. Hello? Yes. Okay. No, we're not really trying to wait on
I have a plan.
Captain, we've been put on hold.
All right, time to.
Did my boomerangs count as weapons? I gotta ask. I still have an explosive boomerang, but it's
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna absolutely. I wanna try to like play these things out at the same time. So what are we doing as like in this moment, like as we like cut back to the shuttle?
I think we're gonna have to go help Mayhees. We have to group up or use the laser weapons from the ship. Then we run the risk of using what little power we have for weapons. So I think it's probably best that we go and assault man to man.
Hans, can you tell if this is a line that they can hear us while we're talking to them on hold?
This communication is. I'm taking care of the communication, so it's encrypted.
Roger. Would they be able to hear you on hold broadcast a message saying that if we do not get fuel immediately, then our ship will melt down and this entire rock will become uninhabitable? They don't need to know the specifics.
The robots.
He repeats it.
We do have so many missiles.
There's so many in here. It's gonna be like a fucking fireworks store going up.
Gets insulted, launches a missile.
Yes. Yes, Captain. I have Sam on the line.
Go ahead.
Hey there. So what's this about a meltdown? Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good, is it?
I think you need to call off your drones before this escalates further, sir.
Oh, well, sounds like we need to quarantine the ship and everyone inside of it and get things settled down.
Captain, or Sam, our issue is that we are currently, as we said in our, as we're coming into the station, that we are Mayday due to a low fuel state. And if we lose power to our aircraft, then we lose the ability to contain our energy field and it will go catastrophic and we will have issues. And Mayhees is a very important member of our crew for this process. So we'd really appreciate if you did not detain him.
Roll me a deception check.
I
mean, it was mostly true. He doesn't need to know the specific.
Or a persuasion check. Anyone else want to jump in? Try to help?
Yeah. Yes, of course. So yes, it would be in everyone's best interests. I would love to help. Skills. Yes, we cannot afford to lose our esteemed, illustrious Dr. Graper or brave Mahis. Where's persuasion?
We don't all agree about Graper, just to be clear.
Damn. I thought. This.
Okay. Well, you don't hurt him. You don't hurt him. He's like, well, I can understand that. We'll definitely, give him another chance to surrender peacefully, and you can communicate him via remote link, so we can make sure to help you take care of that situation. Also, I'm dispatching a couple of my security bots over there to help you secure all those issues you got going over there on your ship. So they'll be over very shortly.
Oh,
And really, the only thing we need is Mahis and fuel so that we can avert this meltdown.
Oh, well, Mahis has been scanned by one of my security bots, and he's infected. I don't know if you knew that. So we'll of course be able to, like I said, facilitate some communication to maintain. And as I said, I got a couple of the security bots headed over your way to help you out. So those XTs, they're a great model, and we're gonna make sure to get everything nice, secure, and safe for you. All right. Thanks. Lisa, you got anything for him? Hey, Lisa here. Hope you guys are enjoying your stay. I know from your transponder you're not from the area, but there is a rating system for the Zeta refueling facilities, and we'd like to think we're the best. So a brief survey will be mailed to your ship should everything work out. If you guys could fill that out for us, that'd be awesome. I'll let you decide what you want to do, if you want to do anything physically. Otherwise, I'm going to cut back to Mahis if you guys want to run out. If you guys are, what are you thinking?
We need to communicate with Mahis, Captain, and see if I don't know what situation he's in, but it sounds like he needs to stand down.
Dr. Graper just ran in there with a gun.
No! I was trying to save him, goddammit. This makes it all pointless. This makes everything pointless.
So I'm saying, make a decision. You guys have like a split second, but like I've abbreviated too much. I'm trying to do a little too much vampire with the shit. So like all this is happening in this instant between rounds for Mahis. So do you guys want to try to? What do you want to do?
Go back him up. I think we got to stick as a crew. Come
Can
on.
I weaponize the cube, Captain? They seem to be a mechanized force. Perhaps this.
Do it.
Perhaps the cube could sow distress.
We're gonna have to make a full course, Valen. I think you're right. Let's take over the ship. Let's take over the asteroid colony here.
Yep.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? How do you start? In this moment, what are you doing?
We're running towards. I'm getting on.
So you're running. Okay. All right.
I'm getting my static blade and my weapon, and I've got my suit, my vac suit over my ceramic shell armor, and I'm heading out to help Mahis and to slice up some robots.
Okay. Please make sure you guys have. I put all your weapons that you had previously acquired, and you bought some. Put your shit in there. If you're running after him, tell me if you're running after him. Zathotl, what do you?
So, like, did you cut off, or just ask what we were doing?
I was asking what you're like doing as Captain Help runs out and Chef. Like, I'm just asking what everybody's doing in this moment.
Did they tell us? We know where? Do we know where they're located? The people send the robots after us.
Yes, they are in H. So they're like
Okay, cool.
direct. Basically, if we're doing cardinal directions east of you, you guys are on this raised docking platform beside the Ghost Fox Alpha, and across the way, you can see this like open, kind of like futuristic California Hills style, like windows all the way around, circular, built into the cliffs across from you, corporate office.
Okay, cool. If I can use the comms to talk to these people that are sending the robots after us, right?
Yeah, you guys are all on the comms with them. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I tell them, okay, if we have very sensitive equipment on board our vessel that requires the power to be maintained, and we were sent here to help you with your problem as well. And if you continue to send these robots after us and our ship is compromised, it will make things here a lot worse. So could you please just call those off so that we can have even if it's not a face-to-face, a better like procedure talking. You know what? It doesn't matter at this point because Zatato's pretty worried about his research. So he's just going to say this. If you don't stop the attack with the robots, something much worse will be unleashed from our ship, and the people that are sending backup will just come here and everybody will be dead. So you can either believe me about that or not, but if you don't, if the only reason we came here in an emergency, you could see how low the power on our ship is. That's not a secret. We told you this. So if you're not willing to work with us, then I'm going to assume that you're just going to be hostile to us the whole time. And I will consider just scorched earth protocols, and I will release the thing that I'm working on in the ship that was meant to help you. I will turn it into a biological agent that will kill everybody on this asteroid if you don't stop.
Okay. God damn.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. Damn. I mean, I'm gonna say roll me a persuasion check for that. I'm gonna say add a +2 to it. Or better yet, give yourself a boon on it. What's your persuasion? Are you trained in it?
I am trained in persuasion. So the boon, no +2, just the boon, right?
We'll do the boon. We'll do the boon. I think that's probably worth more than the +2.
What is the boon?
Did the boon not work? Because the boon's supposed to roll 3, right? Take the best of them. Okay.
So just roll another d6, I guess.
So that'll be 9.
All right. With a 9, he's like, yes, I suppose we could discuss something. Don't stay where you're at. Just don't go running off as Captain Home goes running out.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna cut to Captain Helm. I'm gonna say you're gonna be over there in 1 round. We're cut back to Mahis. Mahis, you see the bot sucks the barrel back into its chest, and in front of you as you like take this big blast. I'm gonna say like, oh, all this happened. Obviously, it couldn't happen at once, but it did. And And it's like, oh, hey, sorry. Sorry about that. Looks like looks like non-lethal protocols have been reinitiated. Lucky for you. We're gonna get you to a safe place there, fella. And it's your turn.
All right. So he shoots me with the gun. Now it's non-lethal, safe time. But I have a fucking infection. They're gonna fucking dissect me. I'm paranoid about my own friends. I don't want to let these people take me. So I would like to drop one of my boomerangs and run away.
You want to just drop one of your boomerangs and run?
Well, it's an explosive boomerang. It does 66 damage.
Okay.
Pretty neat. It's my version of my chest cannon that I would like to use against this piece of shit. But really, but I want to get back to the ship though. I'm dying, and I want to get the, you know what I mean. So if it doesn't kill him, hopefully I could be making a run. You know what I mean? I imagine that we're somewhat pushed away from each other. He just plasma chested me.
Yeah, you got blasted back and you're like gotten back to your feet. That kind of vibes. I'm just looking at. Wait, it's your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you were checking something.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I was checking something.
So yeah. So can I try to make the getaway?
Yeah, no, you're good.
How injured? By the way, I don't know if I would be able to discern this after getting blasted, but how injured is the robot?
It seems to be still fully functional. It's sparking out of one of the arms that you tried to tore off.
Yeah, dude. Let's try to boogie, dude. Let's get him out of here.
Are you just like tossing it on the ground and running the other way?
Well, I'd like to. I am not in very great shape to run, so I like to appear to be defeated, and then try to, use a little, sleight of hand almost, and trying to get it to stop and know it. You know, like an action movie, right? Where you got it behind your back, you click it, you know it's the moment, and you throw it, and you turn and run the other way. And hopefully the distraction can make up for my lack of.
So it sounds like we're trying to do all right, so if we're going to do that, you got to RP it. It's like coming towards you. It's disengaged this plasma rifle barrel. We got its shock hands go rocking, and it's like, just come. Just gonna need you to come with us.
What changed?
Sounds like things have just been talked about a little bit more. Even though you violated some of the rules of Zeta 9, it sounds like Zeta's being the great corporation it is. exercising a lot of forgiveness here. So come on with me. If you just
Fine.
it reaches down and like produces these like futuristic laser looking cuffs and like holds them out toward you as it's coming toward you.
At that point, there's a beep. There's a beep behind my back.
What's that?
Nothing.
Poof! Run away! Run away! I don't know. God damn it, just go. We're dying.
Right as that happens, Graper comes running up.
Oh my fucking god!
He pulls his laser pistol out and fires. Misses horribly.
It's a perfect distraction.
Shoots right past its head. I'm gonna give you a +1 to your dex roll for this.
Oh no, it's a dex roll. Of course it was.
Well, yeah, I think. Well, I mean, yeah, I think it's
No.
gotta be a dex roll.
It's gotta be, I know. I knew it. So we're gonna be at a -2 for this dex
I
roll.
mean, you can do athletics. You can, if you're trained in athletics or have a bonus in athletics, that might help.
No, it's still a -3. It's all good. Here we go, baby.
+1 though.
-3 +1.
Yeah. So -2.
I didn't add, so that's 7. Yeah. Ah, god damn it. It's still an explosion. It's still a fucking explosion. I've rolled so bad this game. It's killing me, dude. Ugh. Oh, I'm dead. Wait, we didn't do any damage to him with the explosion?
Hold on.
Alright. See a lot of numbers coming at me, my friend. He's killing Graper, the son of a bitch. I know what he's up to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Intended.
Mize makes a fucking friend. Fucking butcher him. Just kidding. I'm butchered.
You slip as you're like running away. You expect to feel the shock gauntlet hit the back of your body as you drop this boomerang. But instead, you hear a slight slide after the shot from Graper. He stands open-eyed, open-mouthed, staring at you with his laser pistol in one hand, shaking, his whole body vibrating. As a giant blast, a crater of fucking plasma energy cuts through him in front of you. Cutting through his vac suit. What is the vac suit armor? Is it like +2?
Oh, he's about to get some medicine.
I'm not sure about just vac suit.
He's just got a vac suit. I don't assume you guys threw armor on him or you don't have any extra armor, so.
No, fuck Grace.
I am bleeding though, right? Yeah,
Um,
definitely bleeding. All right.
so let's see.
I'm picking him up. I'm cradling him like a little baby. We're running. Oh, fuck. Goddamn robots.
I want to see how much vaccine. What is the regular vaccine? Let's see. Civilian suits, protective suits. Let's see here. Vac suit basic protection. Hold on. Is there a difference between protection and armor?
I don't know. You fool!
No, there's not. Okay. Okay.
I'm a sad,
So-
methed up cat right now.
Graper gets hit for 20. Takes 4 off that. That's 16. He he is still standing.
Oh, hell yeah.
However, you can tell he's he's got a giant crater in his shoulder, and he like slumps against the wall as you're coming toward him.
Okay.
Roll me your 5d6, dog.
66.
Roll me your 66.
That's a fucking awful roll.
Is it really? I can't see it yet. Oh my god, I told you boys. I have the worst
Wait.
rolls tonight.
You got 2 6s out of 5.
I know, but I mean, it's an average roll. I mean, out of
Let's see.
36, 21, so it's above average, I guess. And I'm gonna fucking try to grab. Yeah, we'll play it out. I know exactly what I'm gonna do to save my newfound friend. I'm gonna give him some healing juice.
Okay. You're running as it explodes behind you. You guys you're running the other way. Graper slumps against the wall, and you hear behind you, initiating repair protocol.
Okay.
Graper,
Initiating repair protocol.
Yeah,
Graper, come here.
I'm gonna grab him, dude.
Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Actually, you don't need to shrink that. You just throw them over your shoulder. You come and you're like running out of that bitch.
Wait, I want to give him some blood. If you want to RP it out, sure, but that's what I would like to do in this moment. When he has a crater in his chest and he's dying, I'll be like,
Graver, hey, hey.
and I'm gonna try to. I don't know how to say it,
Yeah.
but
And you do hear in your ear. Yes. Good.
This
Shadow of strength, my love. Shadow of strength.
will heal you. It will make you strong.
Captain Helm, at this point, you come running up, or you hear an explosion inside this building. You're like out the door. It appears
Well, I'm
it
gonna
slides
grab
open.
Mahis and Graper and help them get to the ship.
did I give him the blood? Did I give it to him?
Oh yeah, definitely you do. You definitely
Nice. Fuck yeah.
do. You like you like, yeah. I mean, you got a huge wound in yourself. You just like take some and smear it in, and you see like the like a shimmering silverness to your blood, and you do see it like actively move and migrate into him. Yeah, you come running out the door and you run into Captain Helm.
Oh, these robots, well, you see, I am sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to help Mahis and Graper make it back to the ship now.
Do. Sorry, boys, didn't mean to kick this thing off like this.
It's all right, Mahis. We're just trying to get through it, buddy.
Okay.
This one
So-
saved my life.
I'll point at Graver.
You guys, are you headed to the Ghost Fox Alpha specifically? Helm?
Yeah, if we can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you're running toward the Ghost Fox Alpha, we'll cut back to the shuttle for just a second. The launch crew, as you guys have seen them run out, what do you guys have had this communication and to use the throttle. Sam says, well, seems like you have people throwing explosives around on my space station. While I appreciate the severity of the situation at hand and where you're at with things, I will allow your compatriots to retreat to your vessel, and you can have a moment to collect yourselves and do what you need to do, but my XTs will be needing to secure your ship in its entirety, because it sounds like you need that kind of help, and it's not about aggression. You have blown up a portion of my engineering wing of my ship, and typically we just execute everybody and throw them into space for that. So I'm not going to do that right at this moment.
That's fine enough. We just, as long as we can get some, we just need enough fuel to keep the ship on.
I'll give you some fuel, no problem. And we'll discuss prices as well. But for right now, we'll get everything stabilized, and just feel free to migrate over there to the Ghost Fox if you want. And we'll go ahead. I'll have like as I said, I got those XTs on the way, and we'll get everything sorted out.
Do you have any, now that that's kind of out of the way, do you have any medical staff that is familiar with the problems on the station that we could compare notes with, so that we can see how far along they were? And
Unfortunately, we had to isolate our medical staff along with a vast majority of the staff here at the Zeta 9 station. They're isolated, as I said, for their safety. But there is a dispatch from the corporation coming in 2 to 4 business cycles. So,
So are they like, does isolated just mean, are they dead? Are they infected? Or are they, is there anybody that I can work with? Because it's a pretty big workload.
oh yeah. Let's just get things squared away with these XTs and get everything sorted out, and then we'll talk about the workload you got underneath you. Sound good?
That's fine enough. Okay, I guess I'll get the medical bay ready because it sounds like somebody probably got hurt out there, and then I'll go like get my med kit and everything, make sure it's all good to go, so that when they come in, they can just get patched up.
Yeah, and I think it's. I don't know. I'm sure everyone. We've been playing for a while now. It's 12:37. I would say that you guys are all migrating over this Ghost Fox Alpha. For the moment, you see Mahis and Captain Helm come limping in with Graper blown clear apart. You guys are all welcome to reconnoiter if you want, but I feel like it's a good place to cut it off, as you guys see in the background multiples of those XT androids coming your way. You have a moment to decide what you want to do next, but you are in the ship proper for the moment.
And I would like to retract the previous RP with Helm, because I forgot. I didn't know that they got the call from the guy. So this is all pretty shocking in a way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? This, and then I'm sure Helm's walking up very frustrated that this is happening. It's like, oh man, this is like a space drugs commercial.
No, I think they're pretty unreasonable, Mahis. I don't blame you at all.
Dude, they're being reasonable. You just, it's like you're trying to go and shop in a Walmart when they're fucking closed. They're closed, dude. They're closed.
I mean, the damage these guys do, can we even take them?
They're closed.
So I hit him with 21 damage with that fucking boomerang, and he just went into repair mode. It's like, well fuck, man. Like, can we even go to war with these guys?
You got to kill them outright, man. You should be wearing advanced polycarb carapace.
I can't. Well, I have armor that's pretty good actually, but I can't wear it yet because I'm a dum.
I mean, you guys, I'm not in a hurry. I mean, I know.
Oh, sorry. What race is the guy that we were talking to?
Darien.
Or species, I mean.
He's human, but it's a human variant called Darians.
Okay, cool.
They're all named Darien.
Yeah.
So, I have some good news for most of us on the ship. So, like, Chefa, myself, Mahis, our good Dr. Graper will be fine.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, if you guys gather in the Ghost Fox Alpha, I don't need to cut it off right now. I'm not in a hurry. If you guys if you want to RP, if you want to do anything, if you want to try to pull the fucking trigger on anything, we can go. It's whatever.
Yeah, if those robots try to get on the ship, I'm going to release a strain that affects humans.
Oh,
they're robots.
Oh, it's not for the robots. It's for the people out there that are controlling the robots.
I do have a few EMP grenades.
Ooh.
Would
me being in my vac suit keep me protected from the stranger release?
Yeah, well, I don't plan on releasing your face, but yeah, it should theoretically. keep you protected.
Well, remember, I think we decided how that particular thing spreads, right?
Only urine.
Yeah, piss on.
Yeah, piss on them.
Guys, I gotta go. It's a little late for me.
Hell yeah, guys.
Okay, let's see.
A good session.
Later, dudes.
Oh yeah.